Hi, my name is Anton Schuster. So today I want to talk about something that is really important to me, and that is programming. I want to teach you how to program because I think that programming is probably the most essential skill to pick up at this point, no matter how old you are or how far along in your development you are. Of course, we're currently in quarantine, which is another reason to why you should learn how to program and another reason to why I'm making this video. Um, just before the actual programming begins, I want to say that I'm looking forward to creating more videos for this channel, whether that be, of course, coding videos or maybe even lifestyle related videos. Today, it won't be like how to code or like a video like that. It'll just be a project, but I'll be working on that video in the future. So today, we'll be creating a bank account. Yes, a bank account. Um, Now, like said before, this is for people with like an intermediate skill. So if you have just started, I do not recommend you watching, so you should probably click off now. But it's also good to watch some more advanced programs. Anyways, let's get started. So the description of the program, we want the program to be able to log into the account, like first log into the account. We'll have the accounts pre-made, enter the username and password, see if they got it right from the pre-made accounts, and print if they got it wrong, and we'll figure out something if they get it wrong. Once they're in, we'll have like a sign, and we'll be able to deposit, withdraw, change password, or break. So, sorry, I need to do that. All right, let's get started. So first off, we need our accounts um, and our balances as well. Sorry, I forgot to include that at the beginning. So for accounts, we'll be needing a like value, a key and a value, and I forgot the name of it. Is it a list or a dictionary? I'm not too sure. I don't know why I'm forgetting that right now. Probably the pressure. Let's just come up with a random username. Let's do something very, very simple, basic. Let's just do username Jane Smith. Why not? That's like the basic one name everyone knows. Jane Smith. And we would need our password. So let's have that as secret. Sorry. Secret. Let's do 123 because why not? Okay. Now we'll need our second one. So let's have this as, so we have Jane Smith. Why not Bob Smith? Whatever. Doesn't really matter. As long as we have our username. So we can make this one um, code. Sure. I don't really know. Now we need our balances, of course. Let's do balances equal to, of course, we'll have Jane Smith, of course, and we'll have that first equal to 0. Unfortunately, we're going to have to put it to 0 for now. And then, of course, Bob Smith, because we need our key and the value. By the way, this is the key and this is the value. Bob Smith. Let's do that. 0. Oh, I forgot the Smith part. Sorry. Smith. There we go. Boom. All right. So to start off, we don't really know how many times it's going to run. And if you know, um, like I said, if you know your intermediate skill for something like this, we'll probably want something like a while loop. So while true, um, I'm just gonna say like we need something like at the beginning when it's shown. So let's do something like print whatever, like welcome. Sure. Please log in. Sure. Sounds good. Now we're going to need something else. So we're going to need like the user input at this time. So we'll have username, sorry, name is equal to the input of, let's do enter username. Dot, yeah, there. Okay, so we have our username. So while true, print, you welcome, please log in, the username, and then the password, which we'll do right now, is equal to the input of enter password. There we go. Sounds good. All right. Now we'll also have to figure out if what they typed in is correct because we don't want random people going into your account. So The only people that know of it is the people that know the username and password. So we need to check that by having a if the username is not in accounts, because if the username that typed in is not in the accounts typed in, remember it's going to look at the key and then the value is not in the accounts typed in, then we will print sure username is wrong or incorrect, doesn't matter. Sounds good. And now we can do if it's if the password is wrong. So now we'll have to do elif. So it's like another if elif else password elif the password is not account username. Sorry, I'm just typing it. Then we'll need it to print the password is wrong. Quote, password is wrong, period. There. Accounts. Sorry. There we go. All right. Okay. Now, if else, it's not, then break. Sounds good. So get out of this loop. Oh, and if we do a break, we should probably just put this all under. Nope, not there. Let's do what? Okay. Let's do it like y here. We'll need another while true because we need to add more stuff. Just tab everything over. I don't really know the control. Sorry if this is gonna make people cringe. All right, sounds good. Now let's get started on when it's oh, we forgot the colon. Sorry. Let's get started on what actually happens once it's running. So once you're in, we're gonna have to have something like a welcome statement, of course, just like we had at the beginning, like a friendly welcome statement. So let's do print. Oh, that's not how you spell print. Print quotes. Let's just do like /n. That makes it so there's more space, so it's better to see. I should probably include at the description that we want to clean. Like welcome, quote, plus user. Let's take away space username. We want to say welcome username plus quote. Let's do. We have to show like what the options are for the account. So we have deposit, withdraw, change password, and break. So let's set like deposit to 1, withdraw to 2, change password to 3, break to 4. So we can set first say like press 1 if you want to deposit. Let's do press 2 if you want to withdraw. Okay, and then press 3 if you want to change the password. Okay, and then press 4 to break. Yeah, we're just going to be changing the password. I don't really think it's that necessary, but we should probably just do that just for fun. Because almost all secure websites has a change password availability. We're going to need to do another while loop. So while true, another while loop inside this while loop. While true. So while the user, let's put it to user underscore input. It's pretty simple. It's equal to the input of, let's do, what do you want to do? So whether you want to deposit, withdraw, etc. What do you want to do? If the user input is equal to 1, let's do that one, of course. We're gonna want it to ask like how much money do you want it to deposit, because we'll have that one first. So we'll have that to the user input is equal to 1. Let's just do user underscore input 1. Let's just do that is equal to the input of how much money would you like to deposit. Sounds good. All right. Next line. Then from there, we're going to want to add the balances to add the money typed into the balances, which is up here. Sorry, let me just, oh my gosh. Just add this. All right, just give them more space. To deposit. Now we're going to need to use their balances. Because we want to add the money to the balances. So the balances, username, the actual value, plus is equal to, because we want to add it to the integer of user underscore, input 1. There. Okay, now we have that done. We have the first one done of how it's going to add it to the balances if you're going to deposit money. And now we're just going to have to do another if statement. This is probably going to be kind of repetitive. I'm sorry. Okay, now it's time to do number 2. So if the user underscore input is equal to 2, we're going to need to withdraw money, of course. So this is going to take the money out of the account. If the user underscore input, it'll be the same, kind of the same thing as the first one. 2, we want to just have a new user input is equal to 2. It's equal to the input of, let's do, how much money would you like to withdraw? Sorry, my voice is kind of getting dry right now. Now, of course, it's going to ask that, and we don't want people just taking infinite money from the bank account. So we'll have to check if there's enough money in the balance first. So if the balances of the username is less than the user underscore input, to check if the actual balances is less than the input, which is right here asking this, input of 2, print, let's just do like insufficient funds. Classic. All right, that's good. So hopefully so far it makes sense. It's basically we're just getting just the names and making sure it works for the balances and the accounts. So that's for number 2. So after we have the insufficient funds, we actually want it to be able to take out the funds. So now, of course, okay, right there. If the balance is, or not if, sorry, else, if the balances of the username is taken out of the int, why am I saying if? Then we'll probably user, I have to get rid of that. Okay, so let me just write this first. Of the username is less. So now we'll have, if the balances is less than the user input, it's going to print that. But if the balances is not, then it's going to go to else and then subtract it. So that's good. That's what we want so far. And now, of course, we're going to have to figure our third one out for our changing the password. So if user underscore input is equal to 3, then we'll do, again, the same thing. User underscore input 3 is equal to the input. This is kind of getting very repetitive. Enter your old password. Yeah, that sounds good. I should probably have done colons for each period, but it's too late now. And if the user underscore input 3 is equal to the password, then we're gonna want to be able to change the password. So user underscore input new, let's just do that because it's a new password, is equal to the input of type your new password there. Okay, sounds good. And then once that, we're gonna want to change the account password. Username is equal to the user underscore input new. So that'll basically change the account's user to the new one. Okay. So that'll basically change the account's password to the new password. Sounds good. Um, I don't really think, well, I shouldn't really say that. Currently it's not too difficult if you're like intermediate or lower intermediate, because all you're doing is really getting the variables and just exchanging them and adding and subtracting, and using lots of user input. Besides that, it's not too complicated. Now we'll just need to say if the passwords do not match, then they cannot change the password because we don't want anyone doing that. So else, of course, if else. Let's just do print. Your passwords do not match. How about that? Your passwords do not match. Okay, sounds good. Now, now we have your passwords do not match. Sounds good. And then now we're gonna need our final thing, which is break. Pretty simple. Just do. Let's get up here. If the user underscore put is equal to 4, then break, of course. And, oh, no, not there. Let's do enter there. That was weird. My keyboard's broken. Then we'll need our final print, balances, username. Finally. Okay, now let's see if this works. Like I said before, this is intermediate, like lower difficulty, I'd say. It's not, it doesn't take long at all. It's probably just like 15 to 20 minutes. But yeah, let's just see if it works. Enter username. So let's say I don't really know the username. Let's just type in, since my keyboard's broken, let's just type keyboard. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Enter password. Let's say password mouse. Oh, incorrect. Username is wrong. So let's do it again, but this time let's actually use the real one. Let's just use Jane Smith. Let's actually use it, because the accounts are right there, said before. And now the password, let's actually do the actual password. So secret 123, just a random one I came up with. Welcome Jane Smith, press 1 if you want to deposit. Perfect, that's everything that we wanted to do. Let's just try it out. So let's just try press 1. I'm just going to try to do this as fast as possible because it's going over 20 minutes. We don't want that. Press 1 if you want to deposit. How much money would you like to deposit? Let's do $20. What do you want to do? Now I'll bring it back. What if we want to withdraw the money? So we can do press 2, right? How much money would you like to withdraw? Let's do 15. So they'll be what I basically did from here. It says that these two came together, which makes sense because can't do that. So I'm just gonna make them both int. So we want to find the integer. I have no idea why I just forgot that. Sorry about that. Okay, now it's finally fixed. Let's see if it runs. So now we'll have enter the username Jane Smith. That's not it. So now we fix that. Let's enter the username. Let's do Jane Smith. Let's do the wrong one first. Let's just do keyboard. Why not? I spelled that wrong. Mouse, whatever. Username is wrong. Perfect. That's what we want. Enter the username, Jane Smith. Enter the password, secret123. Boom. What do you want to do? Deposit money. Sorry, this is getting really over like 30 minutes, so let's do it fast. How much money would you like to deposit? $40. Boom. What do you want to do? Let's add another $20. Let's do withdraw. 2. How much do you want to withdraw? Let's do $50. Boom, so there's $10 left. What do you want to do? 3, change password. Enter your old password. Secret123. Type your new password. Let's do keyboard. I don't know why I'm spelling that wrong. Boom. Wow, it works. Okay. What do you want to do? Finally, for break. 10 shows the deposit, shows how much money you have left. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just had a small error I need to fix, but anyways, I hope this helped. I hope this is a good project, and please spread this project out, because I do think this is a really good project. There could be much more detail added to this. I do think this is a great intermediate project for someone to work on during their free time. Anyways, thank you so much.